Ever wondered where the fundamental rules for living a good life came from? Many point to an incredible story from thousands of years ago. A story of a journey, a mountain, and a set of divine laws that would shape the course of history. This is the story of the Ten Commandments. Our story begins with the Israelites, having just escaped a life of hardship in Egypt. They were free, but they were also wandering in the vast, unforgiving Sinai desert, led by a man named Moses. Imagine the scene. A massive community of people, tensed, dotting the landscape, unsure of what the future held. They needed guidance, a sense of direction, not just for their journey, but for their very lives. God called Moses to ascend the imposing Mount Sinai. For 40 days and 40 nights, Moses remained on the mountain, enveloped in a thick cloud, in communion with God. The people below waited anxiously, their faith tested with each passing day. What was happening up there? What message would Moses bring back? While on the mountain, Moses received a set of divine laws, 10 powerful principles for how people should live in harmony with God and with each other. These weren't just simple rules. They were a covenant, a sacred agreement between God and his people, a blueprint for a just and compassionate society. God inscribed these commandments onto 2 stone tablets with his own finger. Let's break down what these commandments were about. The first few focused on the people's relationship with God, to recognize the one true God, to not worship idols, to revere God's name, and to keep the Sabbath day holy as a day of rest and remembrance. These established a foundation of faith and respect. The remaining commandments guided how people should treat one another. They were powerful, yet simple directives that resonate even today. Honor your father and mother, do not murder, do not commit adultery, do not steal, do not bear false witness against your neighbor, and finally, do not covet, meaning don't be consumed by envy for what others have. Together, these laws formed a moral compass for the community. But when Moses finally came down from the mountain, carrying these precious tablets, he was met with a shocking sight. In his absence, the people had grown impatient and fearful. They had collected their gold, melted it down, and fashioned a golden calf, an idol they were worshipping. In a moment of righteous anger and deep disappointment, Moses threw the stone tablets to the ground, and they shattered. The covenant was broken before it even truly began. However, the story doesn't end in despair. God, in his mercy, called Moses back up the mountain. He instructed Moses to chisel out 2 new stone tablets, just like the first ones. And once again, God inscribed the 10 Commandments, renewing the covenant and offering the people a second chance. These new tablets were placed in a sacred chest called the Ark of the Covenant, which the Israelites carried with them on their journey to the Promised Land. The 10 Commandments became the bedrock of their laws, their culture, and their faith, influencing countless generations and legal systems across the world for millennia. It's a timeless story of guidance, human frailty, and the enduring power of redemption and a second chance. Thanks for joining us on this journey back in time. If you found this story as fascinating as we do, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more stories that have shaped our world. Brought to you by Faith's Flair. We'll see you in the next one.